welcome everyone, and thank you so much for taking time out of your busy lives to be here. I'm sure many of you feel as I do, just shocked at how lucky we are somehow to have lucked out to know this man, Dr. Nathan W. Levine. And for me, even more unfathomable was my great luck in being related to him. I know no one else with this balance of deeply loving, generous, encouraging, curious, brilliant, and most of all, very humble qualities. We are so lucky to celebrate his 91st birthday together. So I just wanted to go over quick little technology things. So to mute or unmute yourself, please click the button on the bottom of your screen to the left. It says audio. Audio is code for mute and unmute. To raise your hand later to say a birthday wish, there is something just how many? One, two, three, four over that says react. So if you click the little caret next to that, you can, if you click react, there's a raise hand option, as well as emojis if you want to send that as any time. And of course, feel free to write messages in the chat as well. We will save that. I will go over this again a little bit later, so no worries to try to remember all of that. I'll now share my screen again and go over a lovely slideshow we have. Okay, so now I want to pass the mic to my legendary grandmother, who, without most of my grandfather's greatest works of his lifetime, including this one, would just have never made it out the door.
Thank you very much, Shoshana, and good morning to everyone who has joined us at this time, and I'm sure others will be clicking on, as everyone now is so Zoom oriented that there's not the good old days issues where people could not pop onto these Zooms. Today on the agenda, Harrison, who is the CEO of our operations down there, Harrison Mate, you see him, I'm sure. We all, the staff of Easy Water, all have the background of Nathan, so we can be easily identified. Harrison will take us through some of the things of achievement and note in 2025 and going into plans for 2026. What I would like to just spend a few minutes about is talking about the year of 2025 and the impact that changes that have been made basically in our government that has impacted the NGO sector rather drastically. And we, of course, are in the sector of that NGO space called WASH, so water, sanitation, hygiene. And under WASH comes all of the funding from places like USAID, UNICEF, UN, etc. And as I think everyone on the phone knows, that in the year 2025, USAID was eliminated as being supported by the US government. The NGO space was told in February, March of this year that under Marco Rubio, the State Department, there would be a reintroduction of some of the programs of USAID and many other programs that the current administration would like to have supported. So that was February, March. We have heard nothing yet at this time of any things that will be supported, let alone the WASH sector. So at this time, USAID made a deficit in the budgeting for the WASH sector of $475 million. So that did not have any impact on Easy Water because at this point in our very small NGO world that we have, we were not receiving any grants at this time from USAID. But to say that it has a horrendous impact is an understatement because everyone that was funded by that 475 million is now in the same space we were looking for funding. So the pressure in NGO world is tremendous at this time. The other impact that is happening at the end of this year is the fact that UNICEF, which is one of the large funding agencies for WASH under the UN, they fund about $17 million a year. They're moving out of New York City very likely by 2026, and the funding for WASH under UNICEF is also being decreased because of the lightening up, I will call it, of the US participation in all of the UN activities, not just UNICEF. So it doesn't paint a very pretty picture these days for all NGOs from the AIDS drugs that were supported tremendously by USAID and many other things that are not WASH related. So that just makes the challenge even greater for us in 2026. But I think you'll hear from Sarah Harrison that we have our 2026 planned and that we're hoping that everything will come together in smashing order for the year to come. So at this point, I am supposed to turn this over to, oh, Nathan. That's right. What a surprise. So as everyone knows, Nathan, from some that are on the call are already way, way back in his lifetime. So without Nathan, none of this could have happened. So Nathan, a few words to everyone.
Well, this comes as a complete surprise, but it's a welcome one. But I do very much appreciate the recognition that you're giving me here, and I hope that there'll be support for the kind of work we're doing would be recognized and supported by people who have been knowledgeable about it over the last few years. We've done with I think a pretty good job, and at least we have brought some interesting things to life and brought good. What am I talking about? Good efforts to others. I'm getting a little bit of what, 48,000 people?
Use our device now in Africa.
You don't say.
I do say. And you say.
And that pleases me very much to hear this. All right, so what can we do?
we can move on with the agenda.
Yeah.
We're not in any formal style here, so as you think of things that are reminders as we go forward in the program, you can just pitch right in, and your granddaughter will give you the floor, I'm sure. At this point, I would like to introduce Dr. Fritz Port. Fritz Port, I'm sure, is a very familiar name and face to all of you that are on from the nephrology world, which was our entire world until we somehow dropped into this water sector business. So Fritz has been on our board really since the inception, 2015, and has given us three wonderful publications talking about the science of our work with the significant decrease of diarrhea from these villages before the device, post-device, by a reduction of 88%. So there's no branch of nephrology that comes up with those kinds of statistics to help the global well-being of people, particularly children under the age of 5, which is not infrequent for them to suffer death just from the water that they drink. So with no further ado, I will give the floor to Dr. Port.
Can't hear.
We'll unmute.
There we
you
go, I think.
There we go.
Nathan, congratulations. This is
Thank
a
you very much for it.
important day, and you have been a dear friend for many, many years. I'd like to make some comments about your amazing impact in your life. The impact of easy water for everyone cannot be overstated. When I joined your team, it's about 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, you had already started a data collection. As a pure scientist that you are, you needed to know the facts. It was not just like other water companies, they provide water, but you wanted to know how much of an impact does it have on the lives of these remote villages and the individual persons. And so you started this data collection for 5 months before actually the water was available. And each household had to report a incidence, how many people had diarrhea, if any. And this was 5 months before, and then the months or whole year after to see how much of a reduction there was. It was stunning. You are the scientist. You decided this had to be done, and it was an eye-opener. So you proved the effectiveness that we all expected, but we didn't know. Some diarrheas happen any time, even in America, right? So we need to prove that this is a marked reduction, and it was a stunning reduction.
Fritz, you went back on mute. Unmute. There you go. You were off. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
It's too sensitive here.
I know.
So this paper led by Jochen Reimann for the whole team proved the effectiveness. And that was so important to then hope in order to sell what we are doing. This reduction in incidence of diarrhea was so stunning, so much more than I had ever expected. And so this made the story. So bravo, Nathan and Linda and the whole team that got the story going. I would like to go back to something distant from water, and a nice story of a huge impact that you had just by being caring and just being you. You're amazing. It was 1974, but 50 years ago that we met. I was the new faculty member in nephrology at the University of Michigan, where you were a clinical professor of medicine. And I remember sitting in your office at Henry Ford Hospital and talking about what we can do and should do. And I was excited to have a statewide collection of data for patients on dialysis, Michigan Kidney Registry, and you were influential there even. But the big story is that that NIH decided to create a United States renal data system, USRDS, and so the proposals, requests for proposals, and since we had the Michigan Kidney Registry, of course, we were going to bid for it, and you realized that Philip Held was also going to be bidding from the Urban Institute, where he had experience with national cost data through what was called HICFA at that time. You said, you in your wisdom said, if you both bid against each other, only one of my dear friends are going to win. And so you recommended that Philip Held and I have a meeting to consider working together, so that your friends would be guaranteed to win. And so that meeting happened. And I should say that you did not just recommend that we meet. You insisted that we meet. And well, we met and we had a joint proposal and we won, and the rest is history. 11 years of very important research. Now, we can go a step further of your influence. Because of our success with the USRDS, Amgen gave us big research monies to study the impact of practices on outcomes for dialysis patients. And so that was called the DOPS. So because of our success with USRDS, that was founded on your getting us together, we got the DOPS study, dialysis outcomes and practice patterns study. For 20 years, we've been reporting in up to 20 countries of samples from those countries, not just the best units, but the good and the bad, in order to learn from the difference. So just want to tell you the impact that you've had, not only in the water sector, but also in an area that people don't know that you influenced. Congratulations. You've been a leader, oftentimes in the background, like in my case. I thank you for your generosity, your kindness, and your scientific leadership in so many areas. Congratulations, be well, and blessings to you. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. These are words of praise which are really hardly deserved. What we've actually
Nathan.
What we've actually accomplished. What we've actually accomplished is the ability to know the right people who do the right things at the right time. And it's been a great pleasure to have this opportunity of working together with you all. And I do hope that it continues. So it's something that very close to the heart, and I'm thank you from my bottom of my heart for your kind remarks. I hope that this continues into the future.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. We
Thank you
will
very
continue.
much, Fritz. Thank you. And I will just give a very short anecdote to illustrate how Nathan's reputation, I will say, of having been involved in so many things is still alive and well. This past summer, we were in Rochester, Minnesota, and walking in the area of the Mayo Clinic. And these two gentlemen in white coats were walking our way. And the one gentleman comes right up to Nathan and just says, "Nathan Levin, I can't believe I'm seeing you on the streets of Rochester, Minnesota." And of course, Nathan he's a fairly young guy and is probably 50 somewhere. And we don't recognize him. And he introduces himself. He says, "I'm part of the Division of Nephrology here at the Mayo Clinic. And I've read all of your papers," and heaped all this praise. And of course, Nathan is just standing there, just like now, saying, "Oh, no, no, no." And the guy invites him over to come over to the office. So here we are. That I say, even I was pretty surprised at that one. So what you say, Fritz, is accurate and widespread and really very nice.
Well, that's very kind of you.
I know, isn't it though?
Very generous and kind of you.
That's Linda.
I'll follow that by saying, you know, as a granddaughter, something I've heard over and over again from people is, and the way that I have seen this is that my grandfather has a great dissatisfaction with the status quo when people are experiencing harm, you know, harm or crisis or, um, and the status quo where things can be better, not just a dissatisfaction, but in insistence that it can be better, it must be better, and we have to do something about it. And completely paired with a deep belief in the people around him that they are very capable of making that change and you know and of pushing them to do it. You know, you can do this and you must do this. And I've just met so many people who have shared some story. Oh, I've only took this path because of one conversation with my grandfather, and exactly as Fritz says, here we are 50 years later. And you know, so much good has been done. So yeah, it's something I've seen time and time again. I wanted to share just before I introduce Harrison a little bit. In May, I was very, very lucky to go with my grandparents to traipse around Ghana and visit many of the villages impacted by easy water for about 2 weeks. And it was a really impactful experience. And I wanted to share two very opposing experiences or stories. So the first was very, very heartening. It's the story of a woman who immigrated to the US, having grown up on an island on the Volta River in Ghana. And you know, we spoke and she told me of little girls who had to walk very long distances with large containers on their head to bring back water. And that was just how things were. And we got in these very rickety boats to see some of them, and to call them electric boats is a great exaggeration. So now, because of easy water and because of her, every one of those islands has an easy water device. And the people of these islands were so grateful that they made my grandparents, you know, the highest honor in their community forever, royalty and a part of their history. And she's actually on this call right now, Elizabeth, a very, very inspiring woman. And, you know, the second story was very heartbreaking. You know, these organizations who talk a very big talk have decided that some people are just too burdensome to get to. It's just too hard to get to them. So even though they say, "Oh, this part of Ghana, yes, we provide clean water for everyone. That's our mission. That's what we've done." They've just conveniently forgot their mandate when it comes to these villages. And these are the villages specifically that Easy Water serves. So as one example, we went through a long distance, and similar to the boats, to call this a road is quite exaggerated, really. And we went very far on it. You know, had to stop on the road and remove trees and got stuck in potholes that were formed from the rain. And when we got there, I saw that the entire infrastructure to have clean water was there. Everything was built. It was just everything was there, ready, except for the device. And the people were still so welcoming and so warm to us. But right before I left, there was a small group, maybe three young women who looked to be about my age, who pulled me aside and said, "Please, when you come back, please try to bring this to us." And it really broke my heart because the only reason they're waiting, you know, to be transparent, like my grandmother was, about sort of the dire nature of things, is the lack of funds and how hard it is to get that. And of course, the infuriating part for me was this, what it felt like a betrayal, you know, to these people of these organizations and politicians who, if you read the paper, read what they say, will, you know, talk as if the work is done, right? But they'll just skip right over these very lovely, warm, welcoming, kind people who are just too difficult to get to. And Harrison will tell you of more locations just like this. I'll pass it on to him in just a minute, but first I want to just mention some of the staff of Easy Water that I got to know intimately through early morning, through night van and boat and plane rides, all together through just the craziest of journeys. Benjamin, who's so creative and has this ability to connect with anyone, especially children. Jesse, whose heart and talent is the size of the sun. Mary, who kept me constantly tearing up in laughter and taught me so much on the people and history of Ghana. Elizabeth, whose warmth and, as I said before, what she's done for where she came from is so inspiring, and whose home cooking is something I still think about many years later. Incredible jollof rice, particularly. And Seth, whose only competition for generosity of spirit is his wife and my grandparents. And lastly, Harrison, who without this entire thing would just collapse onto itself and somehow seems to already be connected to every local politician and person who might have some power to help. And if he's not, he's determined to find a way to do so. So really just such an inspiring, wonderful group of people I got to know. I'll pass to Harrison now and share my screen of something he put together.
All right, thank you, Shauna, for sharing your experience while you were in Ghana. Let me say that for this year in May, we turned 10. We had spent a decade serving last mile communities with clean and safe drinking water, led by Nathan, Linda, Seth, and a team in the US when they first came to Ghana. We've done this in Ghana, Senegal, and in Uganda. And when I say last mile, these are like the hardest to reach communities. Sometimes you have to get off the car, continue with a motorbike. I remember while Shauna was around, all of us had to get on from one car from our bus for a smaller car to take Nathan, Linda, Seth, and Elizabeth to the community we're working in. So these are very last mile communities. We are also doing some work with a Center for Scientific Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, Water Research Institute. We are doing a study on schistosomiasis. This community has a lot of issues of schisto, where community members go into the water, they come back, the kids have bilharzia, they urinate blood. We did some work there. We've opened a new site this year where we are serving a community of about 2,000 people. We are doing this. We collected some samples, and we're looking at doing a follow-up study in February. So the scientific part is still ongoing. We are still collecting data on diarrhea incidents and any other waterborne disease. All these things are ongoing. But as Shona said, there are about 60 communities that are still waiting for us to serve them. And I'll go through and say that in the Esutifi South District of Ghana, there are 10 communities that we identified to work in. The assembly is working to pay 40% of the initial capital expenditure. And this doesn't include overhead, salary, rent, and all that. This is a hardcore infrastructure that will provide a clean water. The assembly is committed to paying 40%. But I must say that it's been difficult trying to raise the remaining amount to even do the capital expenditure, to even cover the capital expenditure. In the Esnafo South District, the same, we have 10 communities that are coming up. Again, the assembly, which is the local government, has committed to paying 25%. But again, we still need to go out there and look for resources to cover that. In Afram Plains, which is the hardest to reach district in Ghana, Nathan did that trip. To get to Afram Plains, you have to be on a ferry for 30 minutes on one side. To go out, you have to be on a ferry for 2 hours, 15 minutes on the other side. There we have 15 communities that are waiting for us to work in. We have put in some proposal for a grant. We are hopeful, but then these 15 communities are still hoping. That money is only going to cover some percentage of our overheads and then the capital expenditure. So again, we need to go out there and look for extra resources to do this. In Senegal, we have a partnership with La Cosa. They are willing to do 15 communities next year. And in Uganda, we have a partnership with WeDev, which is a German organization. They are also willing to do 10 communities next year. So this gives us a total of 60 communities, as you see in the artwork behind. And out of this, when we put the population together, we are looking at 75,000 people more next year. Our goal is to serve all these people. These are last mile communities, a bit peri-urban with multiple standpipes. So initially we were doing basic service, which is you have to walk to the system to get access to clean drinking water. Now we are doing a bit of a combination of improved service and then the basics. So people who can afford to have the system on their yard or on their premises can get that. So we are going to have multiple standpipes, not just one or two. So these are the things that we're working on. We are also going fully automated. So cashless payments. And this is basically to get some resources to maintain these systems. I can say that for the first batch of about 80% of our, 90%, I should say, of the communities that we work with, Linda, Nathan, and the team and your support continue to pay for maintenance operation of these things, even though it is low cost. The moment the number goes up, becomes so. Because of that, we move to a model where there's a bit of payment just to make sure that when we need to change the dialyzers, we're able to change them. When there's any broken parts, we're able to do. But even that, per our recent study, can only cover up to about 68 to 70% of whatever the operation and maintenance cost is. We had the opportunity to allow individuals, families, loved ones name communities after them, name projects after them. So if you are willing to fund a project, we can easily name that after you. We've done that in the past for a few people who have requested. But this time around, we are actually saying that, yes, we want to name communities because we've so far said 48,000 people. Now we're looking at 775,000, which is far more than what we've done in 10 years. And our hope is to do this in the next 2 years. So we need a lot more resources coming in faster than we did get in the past 10 years. Today, let me say that I've seen a lot of names that I've seen in the past. Galas that we've organized for Nathan. I've seen most of your names whenever we look at our donation list. I've seen a lot of you contributing to the work that we do. As the person who leads the team here, I'm just here to tell you that there's a lot more that we want to do for these communities. And we need your support, your network, open new doors for us, tell our stories to other people who will be willing to support, who would want to even visit and see the kind of work that we do. I see the Reverend Johnson only visited Ghana before. Great Sports, who was Dr. Port, he's also been to Ghana. We are more than open to carry anybody who wants to come and see these projects along next year, anytime that you're willing to. So let's say help us and reach the next 75,000 people. And I'll say thank you. We will share these documents with everybody who is on this call. And if you have any follow-up question, anything, you could leave it in the chat or you could reach out to any of us, reach out to Linda, and we'll be able to provide you with any information that is needed. Thank you very much for making time to celebrate Nathan. Thank you for supporting him to do all the good work that he's done, not just in Ghana, but in Senegal and Uganda as well. And thank you for making us put a smile on the face of these children and these communities that we work in. Thank you, Shauna.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Harrison.
Thank you very much, Harrison. You did a great job there, really did. You
Thank you,
established very clearly the extent of what's been happening and the benefit that's been given to particularly children, and the reduction of illness as a result of the efforts that you and your colleague have put into it. The detail will follow as we speak to people.
Thank you. Thank you, Nathan.
Yes, I especially the love of the children. My grandfather has told me of all the projects he's done in his life, this one is the one he's most proud of, and feels the strongest about. And I can tell you that many times when we were in Ghana, we would suddenly say, "Where'd he go? We just lost track of him." And you look back, and about 10 yards back, he was having a conversation with a 5-year-old or had some 3-year-old in his arms, or just somehow just flock to the children who have been positively impacted by this. And as Harrison said, many of you have already donated. I'm so deeply appreciative and grateful of that. Sometimes the thing that can be helpful is just like an intro to someone else. Like, as he mentioned, your network is, maybe there's someone who in some way, shape, or form might be a useful contact. So that is also a deeply uh, useful thing, a gift for sure for us. But yes, very, very grateful for everyone who has contributed up on until now. So right now we'll open up the floor to anyone who wants to give birthday wishes to my grandfather. And so to do so, just as a reminder, the left hand side, you have this little button that says audio. That's to mute and unmute yourself. And there's a react button a little further to the right that says react. If you click that, you should see something that says raise hand. So, just so you know, and I already see, I'll give it to my grandmother to maybe start calling on the people since she knows a greater portion of that. But I already see Richard Amerling wants to say a few words.
Hi, Richard.
Hi, Linda. Nathan, it is so great to see you, my friend. I just did the math 35 years ago that I walked into your office at Beth Israel, and you pretty much hired me on the spot to run the peritoneal dialysis program, which was the beginning of a wonderful career. And boy, did we have some wonderful times back then in the old BI, which sadly is no longer.
Right.
Mount Sinai kind of gutted the place and it just fell apart. But great to see you looking so well. I'd love to know who's doing your Botox because I could probably use some. I could use some myself at this point. Great to see you, my friend. And Linda,
Thank you.
much love. Happy holidays. And
Absolutely.
it's great to see you guys. Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
the
Nathan.
absolute same from us. Who's next? For some reason, I don't have the entire scope of the participants. I just have a string, so it's hard to see who's in the queue.
Okay, Stephen Pollack is on the with his hand up. Stephen Pollack.
I'd just like to, as a fellow South African,
Wow.
and
Stephen
now
Pollack.
finally got my British citizenship as well. You never know.
Yes.
But anyway, Nathan, I want to say congratulations. It's been a delight. I think I first met you when I was about the height of your knee. I can't remember when that was. Probably in Chicago. But in any case, it's a delight to see you. You've collected a super group of friends who I think probably are united by their interest in and concern for people, irrespective of where they are. And that's a great delight. I did send Linda a note because I would like to follow up. I think it's probably time to do so, and so she'll see that
Okay.
tomorrow or today. But
Good.
anyway, thank you very much. It's good to see you, and I'm looking forward to at least several more years, if not more. Okay.
Good.
Now we have Warren Coppin. Warren Coppin.
Yes, fair. Nathan,
Warren
happy birthday.
Coopin.
Yes, that's me. Happy birthday again from down in sunny Miami. But we remember our days at Henry Ford Hospital when you helped mentor all of us in our careers. And I would not be in my position were it not for you helping to see me where I should be going when I didn't even know where I was going at that time as a young faculty. I'm nearing the end of my career, which is a frightening situation to be in. But since you're still working, I'm going to keep working. And you're already in your second career. I don't even know what you're going to do now for your third career. So I'm going to keep at it as long as you're still doing it. I may find the energy to keep going myself. But happy birthday. And again, thank you for what you've allowed me to do, which is to be professionally fulfilled and being a part of the most important organ of the body, the kidney.
Thank you, Warren. It's so great to see you, and absolutely all the best. Sticking on the Henry Ford theme, David Shepard's on the line.
Hi, Dr. Levin. So good to see you both, and all so many friends through the years, and some of our past fellows. And I want you to know the work that you started here at Henry Ford, both in nephrology and opening up Greenfield Health Systems. Greenfield Health Systems is alive and well and doing a great job still today, built on the foundation that you left behind us, Linda and Dr. Levin. And I want to tell you, when I first met you, it was in the summer of 1984, Dr. Levin. You handed me a report called Key Results. It was early data for the dialysis patients. It was 8.5 by 11 by 14, and it was 4 to 5 inches thick. I want you to know I've almost finished that report. I'm still working on it. We're getting there. But thank you for all the early work that you've done here. And I want you to know it is blossoming and doing well today. And it's all because of you. Happy birthday and great seeing you both.
Thank you. I wish that were actually anything due to me. It's due to the tremendous group of people with whom we've worked over the years. People of talent and people of energy. And I'm very, very grateful to have had this opportunity to work with all of you.
Mark, I think you've been holding up your hand for a little bit.
Hello, Dr. Levin, Nathan, and everybody else, but especially my fellow Henry Ford alum.
Yes.
I also want to thank you for letting me join the Henry Ford group and shaping my nephrology career from its beginnings. Every patient that I've treated in the almost last 40 years has had a piece of you at the bedside as I've treated them, and you weren't in Detroit nearly as long as I would have liked you to have been. You were there for my fellowship and just a very short time afterwards because you left for New York, and Richard Ammerling very shortly after I joined as a senior staff member, but it was long enough to leave a lasting impact on me, for which I was forever grateful. But of course, you have impacted the world of nephrology, starting long before I joined nephrology and long after you left Detroit. We all love you and wish you a happy birthday, and congratulations on everything you've done throughout your career. And I remember you too, Linda, of course, with your office, down the hall.
Down the hall. Yes, yes, that was me.
Terrific.
Thank
Keeping
you,
the
Mark. So
finances
great to
of the
see you.
division in order. No,
And
no mission, no margin, or
That's
the other
right,
way around. No
exactly.
margin, no mission.
I love that.
very generous. Thank you.
Hi, Martin.
Hi, Nathan. Hi, Linda. So it's such a pleasure to start our Christmas time as the last 2 years we're celebrating Nathan. It's just wonderful to see you both in a very good condition and healthy as you've always been. And well, thinking back to 2003, I think that's when I started in RI in New York, and we met the year before at the meeting of the German Society of Nephrology at a poster.
That's right.
And
yes, I remember.
so I think it had a big impact on my being a nephrologist. Not, I think, of course, on career, but being a nephrologist, I think, as it was just mentioned by Mark, I think you just leave impressions on us, on everybody who's been working with you, as many of us told you before. So it's so good to see you. And last time we met was in 2022. We visited you. It was the first time I think we played some. Well, we didn't play golf, but we had this putting
Right. Putting competition.
Yes, right. That was so nice. So that was a wonderful time, and we will try to be back in the United States and visit you soon.
Please.
So
we would love it.
Yes,
it'll be wonderful.
Yes, and I think it's a great opportunity to also send you the best wishes and congratulations from the German Society of Nephrology, since I'm the acting president of that society, so I can officially send you these congratulations and all the best wishes from the German Society of Nephrology. It's an international meeting, so here we go. So
thank you.
Keep on going, keep on going, keep on spreading water and spreading health. And I think you did the one step we all want to do. You went from prolonging lives to saving lives. And that's really a big achievement.
You've always been a person of vision, I can tell you and tell all the audience. A person who sees what's important. I'm very grateful that I've worked with you over the years.
But Nathan, I think, when you think about working and look back into your career, you meet a lot of people, but very few give you the opportunity to express all that they can do, to have the freedom to develop own ideas. And you are that person who is giving others the opportunity to develop. And I think this is really highly, highly appreciated. And this is what we all benefited from. Thank you so much. And so hope to see you soon.
We hope to see you and Suzanne both soon too.
Thank you.
Yeah, Suzanne is on the screen somewhere.
We see her.
Yes,
I don't see her.
We see her.
Okay, that's good.
With
Very
admiration.
important.
Yes.
And pleasure.
Yes. Okay. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you, Martin. Very nice.
Linda, my camera's not working, but I do want to speak at some point.
Okay, right now is good.
Okay.
Who is this?
Nathan, this is Gary here. My camera is not working on my computer.
Oh, Gary Handelman.
I'm very happy to be on the call, even without the camera.
Yes.
It's a wonderful event. I'm happy to see all the people who are here together. Nathan helped me launch my career in participating in kidney research when I was working at a nutrition center in Boston, and he met me back in 1997, and he recruited me to be part of the team, which has become sort of the major element of the later part of my career until I retired.
Yes, indeed.
I'm I'm very happy to see that Nathan has completed his efforts with this Easy Water project, which is a fitting accomplishment to many of the great things that he has done that everyone else here has talked about. And I hope we have another one of these in another year. So best wishes to all, and especially to Nathan and Linda. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you
So,
for these kind thoughts.
yes. Richard Roth.
Hello there.
Richard Roth.
Happy birthday, Dr. Levine. Thank you, Linda, for all of your work. I am a unique person so far on this call. I'm what is known as a patient. I remember them. I am not a doctor, though I play one occasionally on cable TV. Nathan, I think I'm on the wrong Zoom call because the raging, insane egomaniac doctor I knew does not match these words I've heard. But obviously, Dr. Levine is none of those. He helped save my life, and I will forever be grateful to him. And we met in the old Beth Israel, 1993, and he had to administer tough love to me, as I think I've related on a previous call. My kidney was failing, kidneys, and he wanted me on dialysis and said if I did not go on it tomorrow, he would, quote, disown me. I don't know if this sounds like the man you've all been honoring, but I complied with his instructions, and I've had since I've had 2 transplants, but we've had some very lovely lunches. Obviously, stayed in touch. Has always wanted to see my creatinine, and that's as personal as you can get, as we know in this industry. Thank you to all the doctors on this call, one who has treated me, and I just want to thank Dr. Levine forever for coming into my life.
Thank you, Richard. It's so great to see you. You're looking good.
And to know you. And to know you.
Eric.
Hey, Granddad Nathan, happy birthday. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know I love you very much. It's so nice to see, see you here with all your colleagues and your friends and hear about all your wonderful accomplishments. You've always been a wonderful grandfather, and I appreciate you so much. It's great to see you, and I can't wait to see you soon. I'm gonna come down to Pinehurst to see you guys really soon. I'm still working the times out.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a standing invitation to everyone to come down. Just let us know. Right, Linda?
Absolutely. The sun is out. It's about 58 degrees. It is gorgeous here. So that should appeal to some of you in the northern sphere. So we'll see you soon, Eric.
Yeah.
Ed Kornreich, long time no see.
Yes, I miss you both very much. And so does Lee, by the way. I'm speaking on behalf of him as well. And
I saw him somewhere.
Yeah, he told me he may have to run, so he asked me to put in some words for both of us. And first, I want to say, of course, happy birthday. And I'm another Beth Israel, old time Beth Israel person, and I just want to say what a joy it was to be in your company at all times and under all circumstances. And that is a very special skill that you have. It's beyond your professional expertise. It's your humanity, your brilliance, your humor, your empathy. I really respect you so much, love you so much, if I can say that. And so thanks for everything. You're just a wonderful person. And Linda, you too.
Oh, thanks.
But thank you very much.
Ed was our long-term attorney at BI that helped to create RRI as a legal entity within the Fresenius system. So we burned the midnight oil with Ed and Lee many times. And you'll be hearing from me because we're coming to New York the beginning of April for 2 weeks. So we'll reunite in the Big Apple in April.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Ed.
Great.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
Carmen.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
We can.
We can, yes, indeed.
It's nice to see both of you. And Nathan, happy birthday. I'm always
Thank you.
happy to be invited to these gatherings in behalf of my late husband, Michael Lysett. I'm sorry that he couldn't be here to see all of the wonderful work that you've been doing, but it's just great. I'm just so proud of everything that you're doing. And I last saw the two of you about several years ago in San Francisco when we had the celebration of the life of Frank Gotch. So I'm just happy to be able to continue to be involved with people that were part of my husband's life and therefore also a part of mine. So great to see you folks and happy birthday and congratulations for all the wonderful work that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you for your warmth and
Thank you, Carmen. And I'm sure many on the call remember Mike Lysett and the wonderful work that he did and was taken too early from us also. So thank you very much, Carmen.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
I think,
Thank you.
Francis, you were raising your hand physically.
Yeah.
physically.
Like this.
Nathan,
Francis.
it has been 51 years since I have been saying thank you to you every day, particularly on your birthday.
That's very kind. Very kind.
And I must say, I have no regrets on all those 51 years. I spent several years with you. Then you left, but we still kept in touch. And everything that you did for me, everything that you taught me, everything that happened with me trying to imitate you has been very fruitful and has really made me, I think, a much better person than I would have been otherwise. And like every year, when I grow up, I want to be like you, and you are more than a mentor. You are a father figure to me. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Francis.
Enjoyed every moment with you.
And all the best.
Thank you.
I raise my hand.
Yeah. Who else is seeing a hand? Oh, Arnold.
Yes. Hello. Sorry for the delay. I'm still recovering from the surgery on a Wednesday, so I apologize for me coming here a bit late. But I too would not be alive if not for Dad. Right, and I'm pretty sure Len, Anita, and everyone would agree with that. And I will just note that recently, I'm sure it must have been discussed that Dad and Linda were made the chief and queen of the Isles, the Fair Isles in Ghana, or a large group of them. And I think Dad deserves to be the chief of the Isles over here in these United States also. And there's just so many wonderful things that just go beyond. It's really I'm left speechless by all the wonderful things Dad has done, is doing, and continues to do at the age of 91. I think when Dad turned 80, if I remember, I sent him an article about a fellow that created the whole ETF industry, and he was already in his 80s. He only did that after he turned 80. And I said to Dad, maybe that will be something that maybe your most important work will be after you turn 82. And now Dad's in his 90s, and he's still doing greater and greater important things. And there are children and adults all over Ghana and other places too that whose lives are being saved, and if not, then seriously improved in all kinds of ways. And I just wish the world would appreciate him and Linda as much as we do over here.
Thank you, Arnold. Jacob,
Sorry, I'd like to just jump in and say hi and congratulations, happy birthday, and thank you for welcoming me into the family. And I'm so honored to call you my father-in-law. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do I see Jacob from Ghana on the line? Harrison, help me.
Bernadette and Raymond have hands raised.
Yeah, so there's Raymond and then there's Benedict.
Oh, okay. It's Raymond. Okay. Raymond. We'll come to Bernadette. Raymond is from Ghana, and we know him from our work there. So, Raymond, you have the floor.
What an honor! What an honor, Dr. Levin. It's just pure honor listening to all the stories around you, and this is beautiful. For me, I turned 50 on Saturday, the 13th of December, and there was a similar Zoom, and people were sharing things about my young 50 life. Now I'm listening to someone who is 91, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I still have a long way to go. But it is just a positive. I've written here that you are a positive vibration. You are a gift to the world. You are the kind of people that makes us know that in spite of all the difficulties and the evil things that happen, God still have angels walking amongst us. And you are just one of those people. You touch life so deeply. I now believe that true wealth is not in the number of houses or the bank account you have, but the lives you touch. Lives that can never pay you back. Life that can never even know where you live. And that is an example I will live with. I am now very sure I will definitely do 95 or even 100 because you have done 91. So God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful life. And Linda, awesome, awesome support. I could feel your backing. And when we talk about behind every successful man is a woman, I think in your case, you are a whole mighty angel with a fighting sword. Thank you so much, and just an honor. On behalf of all the colleagues at Core Africa Ghana, Jessica, my country director, is on the call with Aram. We all say it's just a joy to be here and to witness this. You've listened to your tribute. I think this is the best tribute one can ever have, and you are here to hear it. Dr. Levin, much blessings. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Those are really, really words. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bernadette.
My goodness, I am so blessed to hear all of these wonderful things. So, Dr. Levine, I actually was hired by Linda at Fresenius in 2003, getting my, really cutting my teeth into the nephrology world. I'm a registered nurse who is a major operator at the time, and she took a chance on me. When I got into the organization, I learned who was shaping all the clinical strategies and all the outcomes analysis and all the things in our company. And you were just at the head of all of that. And so much of that was explained to us that the whole North Business Unit, people Linda hired, were just in awe of you. And so while I only shook your hand the one time at a national meeting with all of the incredible people at Fresenius, I will never forget that touch meant that it was a ripple effect. Look at what you've done. I am blown away. I keep up with Linda on LinkedIn. And to be straight with you, I'm going to do everything in my power. I do stay on the board at National Kidney Foundation in the Bay Area, but I'm actually working in behavioral health now. But when I think about what you're doing, that ripple effect is huge. And I don't doubt that her vision that she shared after she had left Fresenius about this, man, that it's today alive and well. And it means so much to me that Ghana is in a better place because they have safe water. Health outcomes are so important. Children are living and singing now. When I hear the stories today that Shannon and Harrison talked about, the science notwithstanding, my God, when you are able to do all these things, I agree, you are an angel on earth. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your leadership and your example to all of us. That love starts the ripple effect, but science finishes it. And we will always back up science 100%. Thank you.
Thank you, Bernadette.
What a beautiful tribute.
Absolutely. We'll still speak on LinkedIn.
Yes, please.
We'll continue.
You bet.
Good. Judy Lips, are you and Ben there?
Yes, we are. Can you hear us?
Yes, we
Good.
can.
Happy
Great.
birthday, Nathan.
We don't
Thank
want you to
you.
see us because we're in our pajamas, but
Okay,
happy
well,
birthday. Happy birthday. We love you. We know the wonderful work. I know firsthand, and Ben knows from everything
I know for everything you did at dialysis, so it was really great working with you. And 91, you got another 10 years, so good luck.
without you, it would never have happened, you know.
That's right, Ben. You were our guiding light for everyone on the call behind the black box with Judy Lips's name is Ben Lips, the CEO for many years of Fresenius. And we were
Without you, it would never have happened.
RRI would have never happened without Ben. And we have had some most memorable times, and so much good research came out of there. I know it didn't always help the bottom line, but sometimes it did.
It helped the patients, and that's what.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
He did a great job.
Well, we enjoyed the
times
times.
when you get
Yes.
to California.
We definitely will come to California. I think that's the only way we're going to see you. So we'll orchestrate that one way or another. Judy and I will fix it up for sure.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
We'll make something.
Thank you guys so much for coming on and being our supporters over these years.
Well, we love
Yes,
you.
I'd like to say that it's been a number of years, a large number of years, the most important part of my career, and I am grateful to all the people that I see in front of me, and of course many others. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, sincerely. Thank you very, very much.
You're very, very welcome. Again, congratulations for 91.
Thanks, Ben. We'll be in contact for sure.
Great.
And
Great.
your former colleague Connor Curtin is over there, so we'll stay in the Fresenius thread here.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Nathan. Great to see you both.
Hi,
Looking
Connor.
so well. Happy birthday, Nathan.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You were a shining light during my time at Fresenius, and now today, in another career, you're a shining light. And do we need it today in today's dim world? Thank you for being who you are and what you're achieving. Great to see. And great
you.
job,
Very
both of
grateful
you.
to you.
Thanks, Connor. Suzanne Kuhlman.
Hello,
Yes.
Nathan.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
Nathan, although I'm not a nephrologist, I think I can still thank you from the bottom of my heart for your friendship and for the impact you had on me, although I'm not a nephrologist. Thank you so much, Nathan. Our family, all of us, we love you. We have such fond and lovely memories, and I think you really did change our lives, as did Linda. And with all the wonderful memories, I want to send congratulations from the whole family. Hoping, of course, to see you soon, either here in Berlin, Potsdam, or in the US. Let's hope that life brings us together, and all the best. Our
Thank you.
heartfelt love. Thank you, Nathan, for who you are in our lives.
No, go ahead.
No.
Thank you, Suzanne and Martin, for being in our lives, and say hi to all of the kids, Yulika, Maritz. Why can't I think of the third one?
Annika.
Oh my gosh, how could I forget? Okay,
No
sorry.
problem.
A lapse. Great. All right. I'm not seeing anyone else that would like to say a word. Oh,
Linda,
okay. Laura
Philip here.
Rosales.
Laura,
Linda,
yes.
can you hear Philip?
Oh, Phil. Okay.
Okay.
Let's let Phil go and then we'll come to
Okay.
you, Laura. And Bernard. Philip.
Well, I'm one of the non-MDs on this group here, and I want to talk about a big part of my life, which was made possible by Nathan. I'm an economist of training, and believe me, when I came into the dialysis
world and the medical world surrounding it, I wasn't exactly welcomed with open arms. And it was due to Nathan, who to a great extent, along with Fritz and some others, who gave me credentials, shall we say. And as Fritz pointed out, we did get together. Nathan put Fritz and I together, and we did win the first big NIH project on dialysis and transplantation. I guess we ran that project for 10 years or more. And it is really, quite frankly, recognized around the world.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yes, it was fun. But again, Nathan was a big, big part of it. I was in Washington for, I guess, the first 5 or 10 years until I moved to Ann Arbor. But Nathan was a reliable, hard worker, always available. In Washington, when you're doing policy work, which was my life really, there's a lot of people who want to come over and pump you for ideas and answers. I mean, typically, the Ivy League graduate from college comes down to Washington and gets a job, and they've had no experience and they really don't know much. So these people would be constantly kind of pumping me for information. Nathan was at the other end in the sense that Nathan was always willing and available and give, give, give. Nathan, you made the USRDS possible. I know most of your audience here isn't aware of that angle or the work that we did. I will say that again, it wouldn't have been possible, Nathan, without you. And you were not selfish in any way. You didn't make demands on me for money, for publications, or for anything. You just gave, gave, gave.
You're overstating it, really.
No, no. And again, I'm telling this story from a viewpoint of a non-MD trying to get into this dialysis transplantation world. I'm happy to say 45 years later, I'm still working there. I got dragged out of retirement to do some work on transplantation, and that was 6, 7 years ago. But anyway, and Linda, it's, as you know, which most folks may or may not know, I'm always reaching through you to Nathan, and you're always a pleasant, wonderful, supportive person. Nathan is very fortunate to have you, and the world is fortunate to have you. The great work the
Thank
two
you.
of you do, and I can't say thank you enough. Happy birthday, Nathan. And
thank you very much. Thank you for your kind words. And
I send my
we
love,
love
man.
you.
Believe
And
me.
so do we.
Thank you, Phil.
Never forgotten.
I saw Bernard
Yes.
to say.
I have a few words to say. I'm probably
That's my brother.
The person on this call who's known Nathan for
the longest.
for the longest. And so I can attest to his many qualities and his leadership. He certainly made the way easier for me as I went through life and medical school and was an inspiration. I've been witness to his career in South Africa, in Chicago, in Detroit, New York, and now in Pinehurst. And they've all been notable and remarkable presences in various ways. You all attested to his leadership, his humanity, and his capacity for hard work. But I want to say, actually, that this last venture of Linda and Nathan's has been truly remarkable and an inspiration. They have based on a brilliant recognition of the value of small dialysis membranes, they have translated this into life-saving work, which, as you've heard, has impacted the world in many ways. I hope that this can be continued. But Linda deserves a tremendous amount of credit for this last decade or so. And as I witness her slaving at her desk in Pinehurst with a pile of papers and messages and emails, I know how much she has put into this. And of course, Nathan has been an incredible inspiration for all of this work. So, dear brother, and also Linda, congratulations. It's been a wonderful 84 years. I hope you continue for at least another couple of decades, continuing what you've done. I also tribute to Shana, who has helped put this call together and has provided a lot of technical support. She's a terrific asset to their efforts, and so thank you to you, Shana. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shana. Certainly been very important in our work.
And I think adding on to that, it's a moment to thank all of the staff from the Easy Water group. We were working right up till 7 o'clock our time last night on various things, and which is midnight-ish in Ghana. So a hearty congratulations to everybody from the Easy Water staff, which all of them are in Ghana. We don't have any true workers, so to speak, in the US. So everyone that does the field work and the administrative work are in Ghana, which hopefully that is an addition for the employment status of Ghana, as well as turning that into a product that is invaluable as the air we breathe. So thank you to all of the Easy Water staff. Yes, Victoria. No. Yes, Victoria. And then we'll take Laura. You're on mute.
Victoria.
Go ahead, Laura. Maybe we'll get mute off of.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
hello.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you, Dr. Nathan. My
Thank
name
you.
is Victoria. I'm with a small group called Adan Okobi. And I was very excited when I heard a philanthropist like you did not go to any country but Ghana. So I started sharing your Easy Water link to my friends and everybody. I want to take this opportunity to thank you so much for all you do for humanity, especially Ghana, and also to sing a happy birthday for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear doctor.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. How old are you now?
Very.
How old are you
26.
now? How
Very.
old are you now? Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're
Laura,
welcome.
to you.
Yes, very nice. Okay, well, it's really wonderful, and I appreciate the invitation, Linda and Dr. Levin. For me, it's just amazing to see you again and to have known you, particularly for so many years. Actually, as many years I have been living in this country, and you have made us, for many people, a difference in my life. I remember exactly how I met you through Dr. Kaufman, who I also saw here, which is wonderful. And then I have been lucky to work for the Renal Research Institute for so many years, and have met again through you so many people, and not to mention all the work we have done in the RRI. So I'm very proud about that. I'm very touched always to see you, and you look wonderful, the same as Linda as always. And I just wish you all the best for this year, for every year. I wish you a very nice and happy birthday.
Thank you very much. It's really very nice to hear that. And I have enjoyed working with you and your company on many occasions. Thank you very much indeed.
So, Brian from California,
Hello,
Nathan's long
yes,
lost
yes.
cousin.
Cousin Brian, yeah. So,
Yes.
Cousin Brian.
Hi, Natty. Hi, Linda. Hi, Bernard, too, if you're there. It's happy birthday, Nathan. This is wonderful. Our family are in awe of you for what you've accomplished, and we're so proud of you. And
They were surprised.
congratulations.
They
And,
weren't in awe. They were amazed.
yeah. And so congratulations and thank you so much for being such a blessing to the continent that gave us birth and to the whole world. Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. It's great to see you. Hello to the whole family out there and England.
I remember you as a baby.
So Shauna Granzette, I think it's time to move to our musical performance, which is brief but lovely.
Sure, absolutely. And after that, we can definitely have a few more words from anyone.
Right. The Zoom won't go off immediately. Don't worry.
Okay.
May I say a few words, please?
Of course.
Yes. Let me just say thank you to Victoria who came on the call. Victoria is a member of the EWfE who, at the very inception of Easy Water for Everyone, I have invited Nathan and Linda to and right away they gave us close to about $5,000 so that we could actually start. Thank you very much, Victoria. We just want to let you know that take the message back to the organization, let them know that, yes, we still need money to reach more people. Thank you so much. It will be, I will be ungrateful if I don't share a few words. Nathan, again, congratulations on your 95th birthday. I remember 91 first birthday. Remember 20 years ago, I joined RRI and you received me very warmly. You took a liking to me. You took me under your wings. And I have to tell you that you enriched my nephrology nursing career. I remember the many works that we have actually done together. And I want to thank you because of you, since RRI was a place where people from all over the world were going through. Because of you, I have known and worked with many of the people on the line, whether it's Dr. Kaufman, who is my boss, Richard Amelin, Kana Curtin, quite a number of people, I can't name all of them, yes. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I remember when I walked into your office one time and you asked me, do you know I'm retiring? I said, yes, I know, but I'm waiting for the, invitation to attend your party. Then you sat me down and said, hey, listen, this is what I want to do because when I retire, I want to take water to remote areas and in Africa. You asked me if I knew somebody in Tanzania. I said, I don't know, but if you will permit me, I'll probably know. I know people in Ghana since I'm Ghanaian by birth. And so I related it to you. And of course, even though I was thinking that it was going to be a year before, within 6 months, you called me and say, we are ready to go to Ghana. And let me just say a very big thank you to Linda also, for the support, yes, that he has given to Nathan and for the entire organization of Easy Water for Everyone. Yes,
I agree.
time will really remember you for all the good work that you have done, touching over 48,000 lives. And for that reason, we say, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you, Seth.
Nathan, happy birthday. This is Elizabeth. On behalf
Hello,
of
Elizabeth.
on behalf of the Ghanaians, Senegal, and Uganda, we say thank you, thank you. And thank you for bringing water to my village, 22 islands. have water now. Behavior is gone. Diarrhea for school children is gone, and everybody is living healthy life. We appreciate you. We cherish you, and we love you dearly. God bless you. And Linda, God bless you for all the support and the love you have for everybody in Ghana and Africa. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
opportunities to do things. Thank you with all our hearts. No,
Okay, I can now share. So this
that's about
video,
it.
I see Kim has his hand up, by the way.
I'm sorry, who? I'm not seeing it on my
Kim
screen.
Soles.
Oh, okay.
And
Hi,
Richard
Kim.
Roth.
Richard Roth.
Richard Roth spoke.
Yes, I did. I didn't mean to put my hand up. I don't think I did, but I have nothing to add to the lovely comments.
Richard, you can just lower it.
Yeah.
We have your good voice, a very outstanding voice.
But who was the?
He was the originator.
Kim.
Kim Soles.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Yes, I'm very happy to be part of this remarkable gathering. And we go back a very long way, of course, with photographs of you in 1997 in Durban, South Africa, and all the way since then. Yeah. And anyway, I don't want to take a lot of time, but I'm very happy to be part of this. Yeah.
Wow, thank you. That's great. Maybe we can connect and see some of the photographs.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, Nathan looks the same in 1997 and now. You can tell it's the same person, but he looks almost identical. Yeah.
I can't understand it.
Okay, so we want to show this video. It's from several of the beneficiaries of Easy Water, from the health facilities to the schools and district assemblies. So I will play that now. Oh, we need sound.
Yes.
My name is Gifty, a midwife at the Pedatokope Health Center. Pedatokope is one of the beneficiary communities of Easy Water for All. It is the founder's birthday, Dr. Nathan Levin's birthday, 91st birthday, and I want to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, our dear Nathan. Today we celebrate not only a long life, but a life lived with extraordinary purpose. Your generosity that you started 10 years ago in Adan has transformed many lives, especially those on the Pedatokope Islands, by providing them with free, clean drinking water, which has touched many lives. We thank you for that, and we will never forget these noble deeds. At age 91, your legacy still continues to flow by the water you help to provide. We thank you, and we pray that this year brings you joy, good health, and a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing that your generosity has touched many lives. Happy birthday, Nathan.
Yes, I thank you.
You don't.
The former medical
tape.
superintendent of Adan's District Hospital. Thank you.
We are students from Alokun DA Basic. We are grateful to God for your life. Thank you, Dr. Nathan Levin, for your impact in our lives. God bless you with long life and good health. Hip, hip, hip! Hooray!
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Joseph Mafu Brahim. I'm happy to be part of this great occasion, which marks the 91st birthday of our own Professor Nathan.
Yes.
I met Professor Nathan and wife in 2015 when they came to Kumasi to set up a project that will help in preventing diarrhea among children in Rural Africa. I became an integral member of the team that helped to grow the project to where it is today. That's Easy Water for Everyone project. I must say that Professor Nathan has had huge impact on my life. He supported me to complete my PhD then. After that, he also supported me in cash and in kind to pursue another program in biostatistics. I must also confess that, Prof, I remember a prophecy that you made in my life in 2017, that you said that my journey Easy Water for Everyone, I will surely go places. And I must tell you that today, your Joseph has gone places and is still going places. Your project helped me to travel to places where I have not been to. Your project helped me to meet people that I have never met in persons like Fritz and Joe Rayama. In fact, these guys helped me to shape my data analytics career. If today you are celebrating your birthday, I am telling you that, Prof, your prophecy has come to pass. I wish you well. I pray to God that He gives you more energy, good health, and long life to see what your Joseph will become in the next 5 years. Happy birthday, Prof. I really love you. Bye.
All right, happy birthday, Nathan. We wish you good health, more years to continue doing the good that you do to mankind. We wish you a very happy birthday from all of us in Accra, Ghana, and all the kids that we are serving in Ghana, Senegal, and Uganda.
Happy birthday
To you, happy birthday to you,
Happy birthday, dear Nathan. Happy birthday to you.
May God bless you now. May God bless you now. May God bless you now. May God bless you now.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Remember that.
Hip, 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 hooray!
Great. Thank you.
That's it.
I think so. So at this point, I believe we have shown all the videos properly. Is that right, Shauna? And if there's any other comments or things people would like to say, the Zoom is still open and you may stay on, but that is the end of our official program. It goes by so quickly every year, and it's just so wonderful to see all of the various colleagues
So how do I send to
from way in the past. Alan Kaufman down in the corner. A special hi to you. How are you doing?
I just unmuted myself. Hi, how is it? How is everybody? Can you hear me? Yes.
Fine.
So, you know,
How are you?
I'm fine. I just was only thinking, you know, I get a little philosophical in my old age. But you know, there is, you never know what the big plan is. We don't make the big plan. Somebody at a much higher pay grade makes a big plan. And we all play a part, and then everybody tries to do their part as well as they can. And there was somebody named Rabbi Jonathan Sachs that wrote a really interesting book. I mean, he wrote many, many books. One of the books was called A Letter in the Scroll. And that, that is it is the forever history, and everybody plays their scroll. And when the most important person, I think the most important thing that a person can do is to be a teacher. Because when you have a teacher and when you have disciples, you stay forever. And because that never ends. And so we're all a letter in the scroll. Nathan is a very big letter in the scroll, but all of us are playing our part to try to make the scroll continue forever. And that really is what, in my philosophical frame of mind, is how I view everything now. And anyway, best of have a great birthday and the best and all the best from me. Yeah.
Thank you, Alan. It's great to see you.
Thank you. I agree with you. Thank you for your kind thoughts.
Anyone else? I'm just trying to scroll through. Richard Ross spoke.
Please.
Oh, if I may say a word, I'm Sergio Ceruti from Italy.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Fine. I had some problems in connecting probably. But anyway, I have all the audio and video ready. I do not know if you, Nathan, remember me. We made a group of cooperation between US and Italy when Emanuele Gatti and Joachim Reisman worked together with the recording of heart rate variability during dialysis. And we were involved in many projects together, and we published some papers. Probably you, Nathan, remember Emanuele Gatti from, and also Joachim Reimann from RRI. It is more than 10 years ago, of course. But I am very glad to join to the other friends and colleagues for your birthday and remembering the very nice time of cooperation we saw in Italy and also in the United States.
It's very nice to hear from you again.
I do not know if it's now.
Great.
And so I was invited to your birthday, and I'm very glad to be here and to have listened to all the witnesses of the other colleagues all over the world. And so this means that really your activity, Nathan, has developed in a very beautiful way to reach science, to reach people, to reach the needs of people, and to reach also some of the needs of scientists who want to find out new things for treatment, for diagnosis, and for treatment of this pathology. So I'm very happy to participated to this party in your honor, and happy, really very, very happy birthday, and still we hope to see sometimes in some conferences in the future. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Indeed, we have had great pleasure in participating with you. Thank you.
Kyle's on the line too now.
I'm sorry.
Kyle is on the line. Hi, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle, yes.
Hi,
I think he's
everyone.
in Italy right now too.
No, actually, I just flew home yesterday, but I just wanted to come on. I got a little under the weather on my trip. I was in Europe for the past week, but wanted to come on and wish you happy birthday, Nathan. And it was such a pleasure knowing you these past few years and being able to go to Ghana with everyone and help out with Easy Water, and excited for many more work together over the next few years with you.
Yes.
Kyle is our newest board member. He is just finishing his PhD work at UNC in the Water Institute. And so we watched him really go through graduate school the last 3-4 years at the conferences. And we invited Kyle to come to Ghana with us in May, and that's how everybody became bonded. So it's great to have Kyle on board, a new, fresh, young mind, as many of you can remember back to the days of starting out. That's the exact position that Kyle is in right now. So it's great to have a fresh thinker in this water sector business. I think, Shauna, that we probably have extended everybody's time, and here it's getting close to lunch, and in Ghana it's well towards the evening and dinner time, so we should probably wrap it up and say a thank you again for everyone. Spread the word. Anyone that is your fifth cousin 10 times removed that is interested in the water sector in any way, shape, or form, refer him or her to us. And otherwise, we will just.
And the people that we have worked with.
Yes, that's
Very
true.
important.
That's true. That's
Can
true.
I just say one thing?
Yes.
Nathan, one thing nobody said, but I will say it. I really appreciate your smile. You didn't know that. It's the simple things in life. And I really appreciate it. It tells a lot. Okay. I look
extremely
forward to
kind of-
speaking to the two of you soon.
Okay, we'll do that, Stephen. I'll set
Okay.
something up for
And
us.
thank you so much. I'm looking forward to your 97th.
Good.
I'm looking forward to it. Whether it's on
And
Zoom
we'll-
or in person, we'll see.
Just so I could, I'm looking forward to the 100, Nathan.
Oh, there
I
we
want you to
go.
keep up the-
100. Yeah.
Charlene.
I want you to keep up the
A
good work.
centenarian.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
See everyone a year from now, same time, same place. And as Nathan has said before, everyone on the call has an open invitation to visit us in Pinehurst. It's beautiful here and we would love it. So just contact
And
us.
have a good afternoon.
Thank you. We certainly.
Hopefully a restful one.
Even more than that.
We have work to do, Rich or Stephen.
Martin, Harrison.
Thank you, everyone.
Fritz.
Thank you.
Take good care.
All the hearts. Mwah.
I love us with you. Love you all.
Thank you.
Thank
Stay
you.
with us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Happy
Bye.
birthday.
Nice.
Lovely.
Lovely people.
Bye.
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 Say goodbye.
Huh?
Say goodbye.
Bye, Susan. We want to see you. Please.
Suzanne, see us.
Yes, yes.
Sarah, see us.
Thank you, Shauna.
Benjamin, see us. Seth. Who
Thank you,
else?
Shauna.
Oh, of course, Elizabeth, you were half my speech.
Yeah, I thought we would just say a few words, just let it taper off. I think there's the only person that could be part of the FBI or CIA is the Zoom user person who never identified themselves, but Judy Lepp, Sergio, they're all friends. Well, they've probably haven't hung up, but they can't get off. So I think everything, did we lose Benjamin? And Jesse? Anyhow, you can.
We miss you all.
Yeah, I think it went very well, Harrison, Shauna, great job. All the Tell Benjamin, great back scene job.
Great to see you.
Great.
Thank you.
Great to see you all.
All right.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Be well.
Thank
Be
you
well,
for the
everyone.
Bye.